For the back four, this is where might lose it a bit for Newcastle, but our back four is likely to be Livramento, Kraft, Dan Burn, and Lewis Hall. While I imagine yours will be Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, and Destiny Dog. Is that correct?
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, all expected to, obviously pending any late changes, obviously, but all expected to be fit for the Newcastle game.
Spot on. Is there any Newcastle players you putting in that back four?
Don't get me wrong. I really do rate Livramento and Hall as two real, good talents. I definitely think there's a future to them. Obviously, you can't ever kind of, see how people's careers turn out. But obviously, if they keep on going on the path that they look like they could go on and kind of, develop into the talent they do have, I do think, looking down the line, they'll definitely be in the England setup as well. I think, obviously, not to get too sidetracked, but obviously, England left backs, there is a bit of a shortage in that kind of area. So, Lewis Hall, if he can develop into the player, everyone kind of knows he's capable of, then, I think he is a future England international starting at left back. But as of right now, for me, right now speaking, I mean, I say that Udogie's still young, but for me, it has to be Porro, Udogie as the fullbacks, and then if you're Botman fit, I'd say there's a case for him to maybe at a push Van de Ven, even though Van de Ven is a brilliant player and he's obviously got his pace. Botman, when on it, I think is a top player.
I'd agree. That'd be
some Newcastle fans might be going, no, it has to be shared, but as of right now, obviously Kraft and Dan Burn, no disrespect to them, but they're not getting in above Van de Ven and Romero for me.
Yeah, I have to agree on that point. I think if Botman's fit and available, I personally say he's above Share for me at the moment. He had a bit of an injury-stricken season last year. He was playing with an injury. Still looked like we're best centre-back in my opinion. But as abysmal as Van de Ven has been in games against Newcastle, I do agree that, that is the only option there of, is it Van de Ven or is it Botman? I don't think I can argue Dan Burn over either of them.
I don't even think I would let you argue that. We would be here for hours if you were dying on the hill that Dan Burn over Van de Ven.
Yeah, I think if he's one of those players that if all you needed was someone to head the ball out and clear the ball, he's brilliant. But if you need someone who wants, he's doing a little bit more, I can't put him in anywhere. But yeah, let's be honest, the defence was probably set in stone from minute one.